Okay, so it would be impossible to count the number of country artists who have given back to our troops, but Charlie Daniels continues to go above and beyond. Adam Wurtzel sat down with the legend at his Patriot Award dinner.
Music legend, not even country music legend, I'm just gonna say music legend, Charlie Daniels, and he's doing some legendary work for some equally legendary people, I think so. How are you, Charlie?
We're glad to have you with us.
It's a pleasure. It's always a pleasure talking.
It's great tonight, buddy.
Thank you very much. It's a little bit gray, which
Now, a little bit. That makes you distinguished looking.
the ladies say that the salt and pepper's in.
Oh, hey.
There it is. There it is.
No pepper, all salt.
And by the way, when I say the ladies, I mean one lady who is my wife. It's so good to see you.
Good to see you, my friend. Thanks for coming.
Turn around. As you can see here, the Journey Home Project is why we're here. You've been doing such great work for a long time. Talk about what's happening tonight.
We're raising money so we can continue to do that great work. This is our major fundraiser for the year right here and we have also added a feature last year, the Patriot Awards that we do. We're presenting a couple of those tonight. But we got a great lineup of speakers. We'll have some people doing some music, and we're presenting some awards. We're eating a lot of good food, drinking some good wine, and having a good time.
I love it. Where were you? Because you've toured you've toured everywhere. You know, you've been in Iraq. You've seen these people when they are away. Was that one of those moments where you said, I need to start this charity?
Well, it was not necessarily that, because I've been supporting veterans all my life. See, I go back to the Second World War. I remember D-Day. I remember Pearl Harbor. I remember all of that, all those times during the war. And I was from a seacoast town. I'm from Wilmington, North Carolina, and we had ships. We had cargo ships as a port city, and we had cargo ships sunk just off our coast by German submarines, sometimes so close it was said, I never saw it because I was just a kid, that you could see the fires of battle from our beaches. So we took the war very, very seriously. And I say this on stage every night, we always knew that there was somebody out there between us and the enemy.
When someone from our troops comes up to you and says, hey, thank you so much for what you do, as an artist, how does that make you feel?
Well, I try to turn it around, because I feel like what I do is nothing but a drop in the bucket, because this is all about them. We can never, ever do too much for our veterans. We can never, ever do enough for our veterans. And the need is great. There's so much diversity in the needs. I mean, there's so many things that when somebody comes back from, especially combat service, trying to reintegrate into civilian life, it's not always an easy thing. It sounds like to somebody who's never done it, which I've never done it. I never had to walk out of a country where I was dodging bullets and IEDs one day, and 2 days later I was back in society. You know, it's quite a shock. It's a culture shock, and there are some special needs there. There are medical needs, there are educational needs, there are practical needs, there are employment needs, there's all kind of needs. So we try to help fill in, so we've done things as mundane as help somebody get a bicycle ride to work. You know, you don't think about that. A bicycle? Yeah, sure, a bicycle. Vet needed a bicycle. Vet needed a job. Vet needed mental care, education, whatever they need. We try to help them out. And that's what we're all about. And we contribute to other organizations who are involved in the same thing that we're involved in.
And you just mentioned the word contribute. How do our friends at home contribute?
Everything's on the website. Now, didn't you know that?
There is.
Everything.
This is going to go on a website. Everything's going on a website.
Everybody's got a website. It's a website world.
There's his new song. Everybody's got a website coming soon.
I split it with you, okay? Your idea, my song.
I love it. That sounds good. Charlie, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for what you do.
And
I'm officially suggesting a new song called Gray-Haired Country Boy.
Hey, that reminds me of something else I heard. Leave this gray-haired country boy alone. No, I own that one. You can't have part of that.
I can't have that one. No.
And I agree, Adam. The salt and pepper looks great. All right, well, Charlie Daniels' Patriot Awards Dinner raised over $200,000 for our veterans. Truly amazing work.